Oh man, these can be really bad. Oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay. All right, and welcome back to another episode of SkyFactory 2.5. Today's episode, we're going to be mainly focusing on getting some kind of power situation going. So here, let's take a look at what we got going on first. Then we'll do the daily, achievement stand stuff. So at the moment, I think 2 episodes back, we decided to start to attempt, and I use the word attempt very strongly in this situation, to automate things. So this is an autosieve. As you can see, I do have some power in it, and then we just made this survivalist generator just to see how well it would work. So one thing that we learned, it's very, very efficient with its power use and everything like that. However, it's really not all that great, and it does not produce enough energy nearly here. And it has a max storage of 100,000 RF, and it just will not cut it. So we need to figure out a better situation. So yeah, because here currently what we got going on is I take a few stacks or whatever, lay them out with my builder's wand of cobblestone. I use the hammer, break it down into gravel, dirt, or sand, and then I basically just compress it and then use the heavy oak sieve over here. And I don't even worry about this. I haven't used this since the first just little initial test of it because it's just so slow and just not worth it. So we're going to need to look into some power options for today. So yeah, at the very least, we're going to have auto sifting instead of me having to worry about right-clicking for like days and days. And we're going to try to get a way to auto hammer things. I'm not entirely sure if we can do that, but we're definitely going to try. As you can see, I did remove the saplings because they were just kind of getting in the way of, just being functional. And yeah. So let's take a look at what we got going on here. We did not do this yet. I don't know if we're going to do this anytime soon. Build a second layer. I mean, I guess we can... Oh, actually we could probably do that in today's episode. Maybe we can, depending on where we decide to put the power stuff, or what kind of power method we decide to go with, we may be able to build a second layer. So, and this is below. So, make a Tinker's Construct Smeltery for processing ore. Yes, we have done that. Upgrade an existing Tinker's tool with a metal part. Not quite. We have made the castings last episode for that, so we have all the castings we need to make a pickaxe, but we have not done that yet. And then we have not gotten to the farming age at all. Yeah. But that's what today's episode is going to mainly be focused on, entering the new age of power and everything like that. So, enough talking, let's get right into it. Alright, so I came up with this very, very elaborate setup that I'm not entirely sure if it will work yet. But, so, I want to get a solar generator. That's the generator I've decided to go with. If it turns out that it's going to be too hard, I think we're just going to go with the furnace generator for now, and definitely upgrade it later on, maybe next episode or the episode after that. It all depends on how quickly we can get resources. But what we're doing is we're getting power so we can automate things so we can get resources faster. So, yeah, anyway, so I want to get at least one solar generator here. As you can see, it is fairly expensive, diamonds and stuff like that, but, I mean, we have exactly enough diamonds for the diamond block, and diamonds aren't exactly all that rare when sifting, compressed gravel, so that's not too much of a concern. However, the 3 quartz is more of a concern than anything else, because I have no quartz whatsoever, and I have not gotten it from any loot bags. So let us take a look on different ways we can get this. So, let's see, what kind of... Okay, so... Looks like you get them from common loot bags. It doesn't say the chance of it, though, or like percentage-wise, but that's not the point. So, soul sand. Let's take a look at how to get soul sand, because we can get that as one of the byproducts, actually. Hold on, unless it has like a 5% better chance, then I can do this. I didn't look into that yet. Okay, soul sand, drop. Okay, alright, okay. Looks good enough for me. Soul sand, so... let's take a look on how to get this. So, with the barrel recipe, we need to combine sand and witch water. So if we take a look here at witch water, how do we get witch water? We can get witch water by doing mushroom stew and water. So I think that's how we're going to get quartz through water and mushrooms. It's just kind of weird to me, but like this is the whole thing about like, you know, making nothing into something with this whole SkyFactory 2.5. So I don't even know if I have any mushrooms. All right, I got some red mushrooms. Definitely want to get these growing or spreading or something. All right, good. We got both kinds, so we could start doing this transformation. We'll make here. I'll do some of the work on camera because I think a lot of people seem to like when people do things on camera a little bit. So I'm going to just try it out a little bit. Yeah, but I'm not going to bore you guys too much. I'm going to try to keep this interesting. So we already have water in these from a rainstorm. Okay. Do I put this in first? Did I? Probably messing something up. This is why I don't do things on camera. Okay, witch water plus mushroom stew. This is the right thing, right? I'm doing this right? There's water. I have no clue what I'm doing. Well, this is why I don't do things on camera. I'm going to try to figure out what on earth is going on here, and we'll take it from there. Alright, so I had to cheat just a little bit. Not cheating by spawning in items, but cheating in the sense of I looked at a wiki. So it doesn't matter if the water is naturally filled, or the barrel is naturally filled with water by rain, or if you fill it with the bucket. What you have to do is you have to throw the mushroom stew. It says near the barrel, and then it says it takes 10 seconds for the water to transform. Now, I have no clue if that is anywhere near close enough to the barrel here. And there's nothing that I could tell if it is, like, close enough by, or do I need to put it on top of it? I have no clue. But I have the sand already here, so once I do get the witch water, I place the sand in, just like you could place dust in the water, and you could get clay. Here, I'm gonna just throw it on the top like that. Just like you could throw the dust, or right-click the dust in the water barrel, except it's an instant transformation, and you get clay from that. So, yeah, so once this turns into witch water, I should be able to right-click with the sand, and then it should, in theory, make soul sand. Then from there, we can sieve that. I don't have a normal sieve anymore, so yeah. Also, let's see. I don't know if it's dark enough or not for me to place these. I don't think it will be. Alright, time to knock out some torches, maybe. I don't... I know mushrooms need very, very low light for spawning. Or being able to place. Alright, so need to make sure I don't... Block light is 0, come on. Alright, so that's not gonna work. This isn't even working either. I'm pretty sure it's been over 10 seconds. Gosh dang it, man. Nothing's working. Back to the drawing board, I guess. And I'm back yet again, trying for, I think it's the 3rd attempt at this stupid witchwater stuff. So, I read up on it a little bit more, and now a different source is saying that I need to have the mushroom placed by it. A mushroom, not mushroom stew, and I don't know. And then, on top of that, I made this big, huge, ugly box. Now, don't worry, it's not going to stay like this. I'm going to detail this. Probably not this episode, because I don't have all the time that I wish I could have to record today's episode. So I'm very sorry about that if this seems at all rushed or anything. But I'm very sorry, but I want to get content out to you guys, because let's just take a minute here and pause. I've been getting some of the greatest, not exactly feedback, but the greatest, watch times, views to start with, and just like, thank you guys so much. It really means a lot that you're sticking around, and it's not like the first and second episode are doing well. It's all of them that I put out are doing amazing, and I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. It really means a lot that you enjoy it, and you are, well, I mean, especially now in the summertime, what gets me up in the morning. So yeah. Also, another thing really weird, this lighting pattern, exactly, I don't know what it is, but it allows me to not have monsters spawning in here, but I could place mushrooms. So I don't know. Either way, let's get with it. So, water bucket. I don't know if it's going to magically what? Don't know if it's going to magically transform now, but apparently we've got some mossy cobblestone going on here. Can I? Okay, I could place it all around. I don't exactly know. I have plenty of mushrooms now, so yeah, that's what I was doing. I don't know. Try to get one on top of it. There we are. I don't know. Why is this? Why convert? This is water 90. Alright, so maybe. Alright, hold on. Okay, let's grab a little bit more water. It's a process. Let's go. Alright, a little bit of progress, I guess. Stop taking my water, man. What's the heck? This cobblestone, man. Alright, grab some more water here. This cobblestone keeps changing into mossy cobblestone. Not what I want. Which water? Which water? Which water? Which water? Gonna change. Did not mean to pick that up. Let's throw this out too. Don't tell me I need to do more research on this because I'm not doing it right. No. I wonder if I need a large mushroom, maybe? I don't know. If so, there's one. Take it. This is annoying. Gosh dang it, man. I'm trying everything. There's all the mushrooms in the world. Take my mushrooms. Gee. Oh, man. Alright, this is absolutely ridiculous. So what I did is I left a mushroom stew, the one that we were testing out. I left it on here. I left it there for 5 minutes, so obviously it despawned. Still, no witch water. So I think we're going to move on to something else. So I thought of that, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to record this next part just in case it doesn't work, and I'll just tell you about it if it doesn't. Well, it would work eventually. Basically what I was doing is I was just taking the cobblestone, hammering it into gravel, and then hammering the gravel into sand. Sorry about that, I bumped my keyboard tray. Okay, and then, compressing it, and then, working away here at the heavy sieve. And that's what I've been doing for quite a while now. And it's just proving, well, it's not yielding anything. So I think what we're going to do is I think we need to move on to a different way of trying to go about this. So what I did is I looked at the loot bags and well, I'm getting a decent amount of loot bags from the mob farm. Let's just, let's just test our luck. So it says uncommon loot bags. I looked it up. You could get quartz from uncommon loot bags. I'll show you here somewhere. It's not the correct one. Although you can get it from that bag. I think I went to Soul Sand to find it. Yeah, so, yeah, I found uncommon loot bags. You could get nether quartz. So I'm like, let's try it out. And lo and behold, we got just enough. 1, 2, 3. 3 nether quartz so we could finally make our solar generator. So, extra utilities. There we are. Scroll over a little bit, and let's make sure we have everything else. Cool, so this is not going to be cheap in any sense. In other news, while I'm gathering the resources here, so as you can see, there's haste and luck on it. Now, don't worry, I didn't waste redstone and lapis on, you know, a stone tool. Don't worry about that. Also, this other stuff is from loot bags. The other parts of the loot bags that wasn't the nether quartz. So, yeah, basically, over time, you can actually gain experience for, like, mining, I guess. I guess that's the thing that they added. So, that just kind of naturally happens, which is pretty darn cool. So, oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is so fantastic. I know this won't work at night, but oh man, we got a solar generator. All right. So now what we need to do is now we need to look into automating the rest of things. So yeah, let's actually figure something out. All right, so quick little update for what is going on here. So what I've decided to do is I have expanded this platform a little ways. I believe this is, I think this is like 7 or 9 blocks or something like that. Anyway, it's built out of cobblestone because it's probably better for this and everything like that. Are you? All right, good. So right here, this is very primitive of things. This is not how it's going to be set up. I'm waiting on collecting some resources and stuff like that, and waiting on some sifting of this stuff and getting more redstone mainly. So the solar generator, it needs to have a redstone signal to it when it's giving energy, but while it's giving away energy, it can't charge at the same time. So I just put it on a 60-second timer or 1 minute timer here. So for 1 minute, it keeps charging. I might need to actually lower the timer here, although I'm not entirely sure. But for 1 minute, it's charging, and then the next, it is giving the power away to this auto-sieve. And I'll figure out a little bit of a better system. What I'm currently in the process of trying to create is... Oh, crap. I thought there was more iron. Well, never mind that. But as you can see, I got some leadstone, so I got some power cables here. And now what I'm waiting for is getting enough redstone for a redstone block, so I can make a leadstone, energy cell, so I could, get... How much was... Okay, well... I'm gonna have to melt more of that down, make it a block, and then remelt it. Anyway, so I'm going to get a leadstone energy cell. Just, that's the first one you could get, and so we can store energy and don't worry about wasting it. Now, in the meantime, for things to sift and everything, I got 2 chance cubes here. These things can be very dangerous. Oh, you know what I have, actually? I completely forgot about this. If you remember a while back, maybe even the first or second episode, we got this, here, the chance cube scanner. So this allows us to check how good or bad of a cube this is going to be. Negative 67. Oh, man, these can be really bad. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay, What? Herobrine? That's insane. Herobrine, oh my gosh. Alright. Let's get another one going here. Chance cube, negative 53. Oh, crap. No. No. Oh, that was... Oh, no. Oh, crap. This was a very poor idea. Alright, that happened. Probably shouldn't mess around with chance cubes anymore. Alright, and after much grind work, after almost 5 episodes, because it took us basically the whole episode here, we finally have an automated system, to an extent, of resource gathering. Because in between episodes, basically, so basically in between the past 2 and 3 episodes, not the first 2, because we didn't have a cobblestone generator the first 2, I basically sat here, took out a few stacks, got out a compressed stone hammer, which only lasts for a few rounds, then you gotta make more, and it's just like, it's not hard, but it's a tedious process. And then break it down, and then I sit over here at the heavy sieve, I sift away my life, and then I get enough resources to, make the episode move along here. So this is the process that I've come up with for now. In the future, I'll add more auto hammers and more auto sieves, and in the future I'll add compressed hammers and compressed auto sieves, so they can do more than just a singular piece of it. And so yeah, power, it's kind of keeping up, kind of not. What I've done here is in between the end of this episode, which is almost coming up. I'm sorry, but it's almost coming up. It's almost that time. And next episode, I'm going to be gathering enough resources to make another solar generator. So it'll be on this T flip-flop here. So basically, when this generator is charging, this one is producing energy. So there's always going to be an output at some point. So there's never going to be a lull there unless these consume too much power. And so everything goes in. So here I'll actually quickly explain. This won't really affect anything, but oh no. All right. That won't actually connect. All right. It's just graphical. So right here is the end process. All right. So let's start here. I'm going to be making I'll use some transfer pipes to get it there. I'm not doing this at the moment, but basically I'll have a chest maybe right here. Drop items off. They go into here, and so cobblestone, gravel, sand. Cobblestone, gravel, or sand, not dust. And then it will be taken after it's been hammered down. With this transfer node, it gets automatically put into here. And then as you can see here is the gravel, since we're taking it from cobblestone. And then from there, this little guy, we could also feed him to speed him up a little bit. Although, pretty much out of energy. Oh, great. So yeah, definitely going to need another solar generator here. Actually, this isn't going to work. I need to move this. Wait, can this even see the sun? I think so. Hopefully. Hopefully I don't need to move that. It should. I think it'll be fine. Didn't check. Oh yeah, it's fine. It's fine. All right, good. So yeah, that's generally the whole process, and then the end product comes out right here, which is pretty cool. So yeah. However, sadly, it has become that time once again in the episode where we have to end things off. And so, yeah, this is basically the end of the episode. So if you noticed anything, I'm fiddling around a little bit with my microphone settings, because when I was editing, it didn't seem to be the problem with the past few recordings, but for whatever reason, I guess I was sitting differently or something, closer or further away from the microphone. I have an XLR microphone. It's a studio-grade microphone. Really, it's probably overkill for YouTube and everything, but I think it sounds nice. Anyway, that's besides the point. So, actually not quite, but so this isn't it has a cardioid, I believe that's what it's called, pickup pattern. So I really don't understand. I don't have it as trying to pick up left and right, different between left and right, because I used to have it slightly offset, so it wasn't right in my face and right in the middle of the screen. I managed to figure things out so I could see both my screens, both my main monitor and then my monitoring monitor for monitoring things. So yeah, let's just do a little bit of work here while I'm chatting. So for whatever reason, it was picking up my voice, or the left channel, audio channel, was slightly a bit louder, but it was just that a little. It's just enough that was noticeably detectable. So if you go back and watch episode 4, last episode, you'll notice at the start of it was weird, and then at the middle, for whatever reason, it sounded really super bass heavy, and it's like, I don't get it. It's like basically inside of the microphone like this, I think. I don't know. And so, like, I really don't understand what was going on. If anyone knows, I don't know. And so then at the end of the episode, it seemed to sound fine. So I don't know. Either way, I'm trying a little bit of a different setup here. So if it sounds a little different, sounds better, worse, please tell me down in the comments below. I now have it directly in front of my face, and I do go for that slightly bass-heavy end of things. I just think it sounds better. It kind of has a radio broadcasting type dealio. But yeah, so I think that's everything that I need to address. I want to say thank you once again for whatever you guys have been, for whatever reason you guys have been supporting me more than ever on this series, and I cannot thank you enough. We've been getting a lot of notices and everything on the channel, which is definitely good, and I'll definitely continue to make content as long as I possibly can, even when the school year starts up in like 2.5 short weeks. I will always be here and try to get the daily content out for you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next episode of SkyFactory 2.5, which will be tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next episode of SkyFactory 2.5. You know, I think at the end of all of my episodes, for whatever reason, I whispered 2.5. Like, I don't know.